He be the one way go correct me if I dey mess up. He be the one way I fit share all my secret plans. You know they jealous me. You know they honor me here now. Hey!
All right. Give me a rev, my brother. So, thank you very much. Greetings, welcome. If you just joined us, this is GTV Breakfast and the rider. His name is Ekow Dawson, and he's with Borderless Africa. Ekow, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you also?
Good to see you, man.
Thank you.
So, why this? And why now?
So my name is Ekow Dawson. Mm-hmm. I'm a travel and documentary photographer who is based in Bogatanga.
Okay.
So as part of the work that I do, I travel across. I've been around all the northern regions, photographing and the community, people, and documenting a whole lot of stories there.
Okay.
So the bike has been my means of transportation. So I'm able to go through different terrains and all that. Mm-hmm. So Alone, yeah.
Hey.
All by myself. So
not scary?
It gets scary at some point.
What was your scariest moment riding through northern Ghana?
So I went to a place called I went to Boko West. Uh-huh. Yeah, that was a bit because that was when there was a bit of misunderstanding.
Yes.
There, but I couldn't go through it because it was scary. So I just had to.
When you say scary, what do you mean?
So. I met some military guys who advised me not to go through.
They advised you?
Yeah, not to go through.
Oh, okay, all right.
So I had to return.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was the scary part.
Did you see any wild animals?
I've been to Mole National Park where I've seen elephants and all those.
Okay,
yeah.
All right. On the bike?
Yeah, on the bike. So I've done everything with the bike.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So you're with Borderless Africa.
Yeah.
And now beyond Ghana, what do you want to do? What's your plan?
So the group agenda is to advocate for a border-free Africa, where Africans should be able to travel across different countries through borders without any form of frustration, and even to the extent of not needing visa to go through the next African countries. Because you'd be surprised that Cameroonian visa is 177 euros.
Mm-hmm. Euros?
Yeah.
Not even in their currency?
Yeah, it's in euros.
Can you imagine? And then so I'm sure you must have felt the frustration of Nigerian billionaire Aliko Dangote. Recently he was complaining that he needs so many visas to move around Africa. Exactly. And he doesn't understand what that is all about. Mm-hmm. So
yeah,
you feel him on that?
Yeah, I experienced that, especially coming from West Africa and going to Central Africa. Mm-hmm. It's hectic. It's hard to go through Central Africa. Their visa is expensive. And then, so going to Cameroon, their land border is closed. Mm-hmm. So if you are going through their land border, they wouldn't give you visa. So they will tell you either you get a plane ticket or you get a ferry ticket. There's a ferry that goes from Calabar, Nigeria to Cameroon.
Yes.
So you get that ferry ticket, and that ferry ticket is 150,000 CFA, which is very expensive. You know, and with a plane ticket you need to get a plane ticket to be able to apply for the visa. So those are some of the challenges. And when we were ready to apply for the visa, we went to the consulate in Calabar, and they told us that their visa machine is broken. They've taken it to Cameroon, and they don't know how long and when it will be fixed.
The visa machine is broken?
Yeah.
I shocked self. I mean, what was going through your mind when you heard a thing like that?
So already we have spent 3 months in Nigeria where we pay for accommodation every single day. Mm-hmm. We pay for hotels and everything every single day. So when that information came, we were a bit disappointed because how long do we have to stay again? Because every day we are spending. Yeah. You know, so we decided, so my other friend and I decided, we are 3 in a team. So the 2 of us decided to detour, to come use Benin to Northern Benin and then continue. But my other friend too said he will wait and get a visa. So he waited for at least almost a week or 2.
And then got the visa.
And then got a visa.
Wow.
You know, and even he didn't get a stamp. So
because the machine is still broken, right?
Yeah. So he had to. So when he applied for the visa and the confirmation email came, he just gathered courage to go. So when he got to the border, he showed them the confirmation message, and then they told him that when he gets into the country, he should go to their office, and then they will give him the stamp there.
So you've ridden around Ghana, and then which African countries have you ridden to?
So went through Togo, Benin, Nigeria. So in Nigeria, we're supposed to spend like a week in Nigeria and then continue to Cameroon, Cameroon, Gabon. But in Nigeria, we were asked to, when we started processing the Cameroonian visa, they told us to go to Calabar. That is where they give the land visa. And Calabar is like 14 hours away from Lagos.
By motorbike?
Yeah. Even by car.
By car?
Yeah. So it's like Accra to the north.
Just to go and get visa?
Exactly. You know.
Internet no day?
Oh, there's internet. But so that was where we had the excuses and all that.
Oh, man. Listen, I'm just curious. Where do you have the friendliest police officers so far, where you've been?
I would say, so the friendliest, I would say Cotonou.
Benin?
Yeah.
Their policemen are friendly?
Yeah, very friendly, very helpful. I don't know if because we say we are from Ghana, so
Okay.
But they were very friendly. Nigeria was also, their police were also friendly to us because when we mentioned we are from Ghana, they say, wow, you know, creating conversations, how is Ghana? And that. But the most unfriendly police was Togo.
Togolese police?
Yeah.
Unfriendly?
Yeah, very. They even seized my phone.
Oh,
yeah.
Why?
So at the border, they there's a campaign that the bikers in Ghana here run. It's called Look Twice for Motorcycles. So they have a sticker. So when we're crossing from Ghana to Togo at the Aflao border, I saw that sticker in the French version. So I was taking a picture of it and send it to my people that
hey, Charlie, the campaign is happening here.
Yeah, exactly.
No, they bab you.
So this is what happened. So when I took the picture and then I went to the guy who gave me the stamp, I don't know where the police officer came from. He just snatched the phone from my hands. Yeah, so I had to talk to Ghana immigration to come speak on my behalf.
Okay.
And even getting the phone back, they went through my gallery, wanted to go through my WhatsApp message.
They wanted to see what you are taking pictures of.
Yeah, wanted to go through my WhatsApp message.
Wow.
But it didn't get to that far. But they went through my gallery and all that, scrolling.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. What an experience. So Borderless Africa, you're campaigning for a borderless Africa, where we can move. Yeah. Why do you think we haven't had a borderless Africa yet?
So let me circle down to West Africa. You know, so there's a treaty where our head of state signed, where if you are in West Africa, if you are part of ECOWAS, you should be able to go through the next ECOWAS country for free. At least you have 30 days for free. If you want to extend, then you pay for it. But people didn't know this. You know, so back in Nigeria, we did some few workshop with the metallic bull riders, where we brought out this information, and people didn't know that this is what they are entitled to. So there's a lack of information there.
Okay.
People don't know. Yeah. You know, so in West Africa, you are entitled to go to other African country, West African country.
Without any restrictions.
Yeah, if all your documents are set, you should be able to go.
So are you traveling with your Ghana card? I'm just curious.
So the Ghana card doesn't work at the border, at least for us.
Oh.
Yeah, because
But it's an ECOWAS card too, so it should work.
So when crossing the border, we give out our Ghana card. They said they want your passport.
Oh.
They said this is an ECOWAS card.
Yes.
So the Togolese people, they act like they can't speak English, but they really do speak English.
How do you know?
Because later they'll be speaking English with other people. You know, you hear them speaking English and all that. You know, so
did you try Ewe?
I can speak Ewe.
Oh, I could teach you small. I need to break the ice. So they don't accept the Ghana card?
Yeah. Because so when you're crossing, they need to stamp your passport, point of entry, and then when you're exiting, they need to stamp it also. You know, so the Ghana card is for identification.
Okay.
You know, well, that's our experience though.
But they always want the passport?
Yeah, they always want a passport.
What's been your most pleasant experience on this trip around Africa on a bike?
Okay, so meeting random people who decided to host us.
Really?
Yeah, we meet someone today, and then we tell them what we are doing. Come to my house, you know.
Really?
Yeah.
How many are you in the team?
We are 3.
3 guys?
Yeah.
No lady?
No.
Okay, all right. So 3 of you, and they randomly just host you?
Yeah, so we met, so in Benin, we met a random person. And then he decided to host us. You know, he
Which
said-
country?
Benin, Cotonou.
Okay, all right.
You know, so he hosted us for a week. You
Oh,
know,
nice.
Yeah.
At no expense to you guys?
Nope. He fed us, took us places that we would see, and then in Nigeria also. You know, so for me, going to Nigeria was a bit tensed because, you know, the stories we've heard about Nigeria. Nigeria this,
Scary
Nigeria that.
stories.
Yeah. You know, so going to Nigeria was a bit scary for me, and crossing the border to Nigeria was one of the easiest.
Experiences?
Experience for me.
Okay.
For us, they even asked us, do we want 90 days? And we
Oh,
said
okay.
we want 30 days.
All right.
Because we didn't plan on staying longer.
Okay.
So when we got to Lagos, we met a group of bikers called the Metallic Blue Riders. They ushered us into Lagos.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then one of them called Ezekiel, he was marvelous with us. He has a work and all that, but he was able to dedicate time for us. It was a call away. If we needed anything,
Just call.
Yeah, and you know, I had a lot of bike issues in Nigeria.
Like what?
You know, dented rim, clutch cable.
Where's the rim? Where's the rim? I don't know where the rim is. Where's the rim?
This is the rim. Yeah,
Okay,
this is
okay.
the rim.
Okay, so
yeah.
on this side, that's the rim?
Yeah, the metallic thing holding
the tire.
The tire.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the rim.
What are the other problems?
It dented.
So this part, it dented?
Yeah, so
okay.
it went inside.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they fixed it?
Yeah, so I couldn't get anyone to fix it because this type, I couldn't get this part in Nigeria. So they had to use some skirmishes. You know, Nigeria, they can do everything.
Charlie, no, it's more African ingenuity. And they fix it.
Exactly, so they did it for me. But even though it wasn't perfect, but it was workable.
It worked.
You know, my clutch disc, I had to fix my clutch discs.
Okay.
My clutch cable, my chain. There are so many issues in
But
Nigeria.
they fixed them all?
Yeah.
What kind of bike is this? Describe your bike to me.
So this is a 200cc low capacity bike. It's not for longer distance.
Okay.
It's for normal
Town
in-town
riding.
commuting. And
Okay.
So using this bike for the trip was a pivotal point for me because a lot of people were surprised that why are you using a 200 capacity bike for that distance? You know, doing journey like 9 hours straight put a lot of pressure on the bike because the bike is not built for that longevity of a trip.
Okay.
You know, so
So you're really pushing the bike?
yeah, I pushed the bike beyond its limit, way beyond.
I'm sure the manufacturers will be happy.
Yeah. So
yeah.
the longest ride that I've done was from Lagos to Calabar, which was 14 hours. But we did 9 hours straight.
Kaish.
The only stop we had was refueling, and then drinking water or maybe stretching your legs or something.
You don't eat? You don't stop to eat?
No, so when we are riding, because you know we may have a sensitive stomach, so I'm very picky about the things that I eat because the slightest thing
Trouble.
And sometimes you'll be going and there's just bushes around, and then you wouldn't see anyone, you wouldn't see any form of life around.
So you got to keep moving.
Exactly. You know,
Okay.
and at some point, your bike will break down in the middle of nowhere. It's about to rain. And it's getting dark, you know. So
Did you ride in the night?
No, it wasn't planned though. But when we get to a point where we've not been able to get an accommodation, and it's getting late, we ride till we get an accommodation.
Where do you have the most respectful drivers who respect the rights of motorbikes?
I would say Cotonou.
Cotonou looks like a good place for motorbikes.
Yeah, Cotonou is orderly, so everyone walks around carrying their helmets.
Okay.
If you don't have your helmet, you'll be arrested.
One time.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll be arrested. So if you know that you'll be using public, the Okada and all that, you walk around.
Oh, so the passengers also have their own helmets?
Yeah.
Okay, passengers. Yeah. Everybody has their helmet?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
So you see everyone having their helmets. Even if you know that later in the day you'll be riding or you'll be sitting on an Okada, you pick your helmet.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Where do you have the best roads?
Between best roads that I experienced was from Paleme to Benin.
Togo to Benin?
Yeah.
So far, you're not mentioning Ghana roads or Ghana anything. Our policemen are not friendly.
You know, we all know the Ghana stories. So
you don't even want to go there.
Yeah, we all know the Ghana stories. You know, but so I wanted to give the stories that we don't know.
Yes,
yeah,
exactly.
we don't know. You know, so Paleme to Benin, to Cotonou, they have one of the best roads.
Okay.
And then to between
From Benin to Nigeria?
Yeah, Benin to, there's a portion.
Which is good.
Which is good. Very good.
Okay.
You know, very good.
All right.
You know, the scenery and all that.
It's sweet.
Yeah.
What has been your biggest surprise? One of your biggest surprises about this particular trip?
So the visa application was one of my surprises. Meeting people who are genuinely care, like they care about you, was one of my biggest surprises. And then also, you know, being able to photograph people, you know, because that is what I do. So you sit with people. Before you even bring a camera out, you listen to their stories and they tell you amazing stories about their life, what they've done. And then these are people who are doing amazing stuff.
Okay.
And then they have intriguing stories. You know, so those were some of the surprising things that happened. And then in Nigeria also, another surprise too is we had the Agbero boys. So in Ghana, we will call them Kwashe boys. Yeah, they shake us small.
They shake you for Nigeria?
Yeah, in Nigeria.
What they do you? What they do you?
So they have something that they do where they ask bikers, especially Okada riders, for their biking card. You know, and we are not from Nigeria. We can't get. So that was where the misunderstanding was.
They take some money from you.
So yeah, we had to settle us. We had to settle. Yeah.
Yeah. Were they plenty?
Yeah, they were. So the crowd kept getting bigger.
You were only 3.
Yeah.
Did you tell them you were from Ghana?
That was what even made it worse. You know, because so the main person has had a bad experience in Ghana.
Oh, trouble.
You know, so he was the one aggravating
the situation.
Yeah.
So how did you sort it after the settlement?
Yeah, so yeah, we had to. So they mentioned a huge amount. They wanted 50,000 naira, which is like almost 500 and something Ghana cedi. But later we had to beat it down.
You negotiated?
Yeah.
To how much?
To 5,000 naira, which is like 50 cedis.
Oh, you forced?
Yeah.
You're a good negotiator. What did you tell the guy, man?
Yeah. We told them our story. You know, we showed them our social media pages and all that. And then, so we just spoke to their hearts.
Man, if I need to go do some heavy duty negotiating, I want you in my team. From 50,000 to 5,000 there is powerful, man.
So when you're pushed to the wall, you use everything that you have.
But confess now you fear small.
Of course.
But
I was panicking. I panicked.
Because the crowd became how many now?
They were almost 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, and you were only 3.
Yeah.
You can't fight.
You know. So because these people they understand. It's not like regular people where you know that you can speak to their conscience, where you know where they will understand.
They don't understand.
No.
So you talk pidgin with them.
Yeah.
Charlie, okay, why?
Elmo.
Make you do something.
So that was what happened.
All right.
That was what happened.
So when you are riding, I'm just imagining you are riding. What goes through your mind when you're on the road like that? What are you thinking? Are you listening to music? Are you communicating with your guys?
So it depends. So when it's a long, lonely road where you have like almost 100 kilometers of lonely road, you'll be seeing cars maybe once in a while. I have music in my ears.
What do you listen to, man? I want to know, what is your playlist when you're firing like that? What do they listen to?
Hi. So,
Yeah, who are your people? Who are your artists that you're listening to while you're riding?
So I listen to songs that has no lyrics in it.
Oh, like jazz?
Yeah, so I listen to jazz. I listen to Afro beats that has no lyrics. Instrumentals.
Yeah.
So that's what keeps me going.
Nice.
Because even at some point you'll be going and then you feel like you doze off a bit. You know?
Hey, you did doze on the bike?
Yeah, sometimes you doze off a bit.
Ekow!
You know,
for a short moment. It happens to me when I'm driving, but I can't imagine because you have only 2 tires, man.
Yeah.
And you are dozing?
Yeah. Sometimes you doze off the bike, especially when riding from Lagos to Calabar. That was one of my toughest rides. You know, you get to a point where it's almost like an hour
of straight road.
No, even 2 hours of bad road. The highest speed you could do is 40 kilometers. You know, and you are going through dents, and then you get to a point, it's just muddy. You get to a point, and the unlucky thing for us was that it had rained. You know, so you go through, and then when you go through certain mud area and you splash mud on someone's car, they start insulting.
Oh, you learned some Nigerian insults, eh? Which one you learned?
Wiri.
Wiri?
Wiri is like mad.
You mad? Olu.
You be weary.
You be wearing. Oh, you say, okay, I beg you. There you go. You know my fault. There you go.
Then you bring your helmet out, you smile, you let them see your face.
Yeah.
And then.
How are you funding this whole operation, man? It sounds expensive.
Yeah. So it's personally funded.
Okay.
Yeah. Everything was funded by me, and then
Your team.
we funded ourselves.
Okay.
So that's the main support, and then I also had some support from a few friends, which is the biking community, the convener for the Around in 7.
Okay. Alrighty.
Yeah. So he supported with also links in various countries.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of networks.
Yeah.
How do we find you on social media?
So on my Instagram, it's Ekow.Dawson. On Facebook, it's Revving Through Africa.
Revving Through Africa.
And YouTube, it's Revving Through Africa.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Dawson is Dawson.
Yeah, Ekow.Dawson. Yeah.
And which African country are you looking forward to visiting?
So
On your list, where you go like drive through?
Namibia.
You want to go Namibia?
Yeah. So
the desert?
Yeah. So there's a point in Namibia where there's a road cutting between the sea, and then I think the road is cutting in between the sea, and that's what I want to experience with the bike.
Okay.
It's a bit of muddy area, it's a bit of sand, and then good road.
Okay.
So I want to try the bike
experience over there. You know, Burkina, Mali, Niger, they are out of ECOWAS now. Would you ride through those countries?
So the thing is, going through those countries is not difficult.
Those countries, it's not.
Back in the north, I've ridden to Burkina.
Okay, it wasn't a problem.
No, it wasn't.
Even when the cool guys entered.
Yeah, it wasn't a problem.
Okay.
So the only thing is you need to have your documents right. So show them. They have something called laissez-passer.
Yes.
For the bike, and then you show them your yellow fever card and all that.
Okay.
So those are the things that is. Yeah.
So this bike has been to as far as Nigeria.
Yeah.
Would you want to get a bigger bike?
Yeah. So with the experience that I had on this bike, a bigger bike will make it better for me on the trip.
What's your dream bike? What's your dream bike? When you close your eyes and think of 2 wheels, what's it? What does it look like? How many cc's?
So my dream bike is.
You can close your eyes and dream.
So my dream bike is a Tenere 700.
Okay.
Yeah.
700.
It's almost as skinny as this. Yeah, but it's a bit more higher and then improved than this one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the dream bike.
All right.
Yeah.
I drive a car, so we have 4 tires that are on the ground and 1 in the boot.
Yeah.
You only have 2. When there's a puncture, what happens, my brother?
So I carry spare stuff, spare tube.
Where's the boot? Where's your boot?
So everything is tied here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so everything is tied. Everything is tied.
All right. So as we see on the pictures, okay.
You have everything here on the bike.
On the back.
All our lives is on the bike.
Everything. You have medicine?
Yeah. So
emergency medicine?
Yeah. So in some countries they will check your medicine, the kind of medicine that you are going through.
Okay.
You are taking to the country.
All right.
So we are very careful about certain medications.
Okay.
So what we have is first aid.
Okay.
The alcohol rub and all those things.
Just to help you. Have you fallen off?
Oh yeah. So on the trip I fell off 3 times.
How fast were you going when you fell off?
No, it wasn't even. I wasn't even going like 40 kilometers. So it was raining, and then we had branched to go buy fuel, and when it rains, it covers the road, and you wouldn't see. There was a hole there.
You enter.
So I just entered, and then I just fell.
What's going through your mind when you're falling, man?
You know, it's like you are dreaming, and then someone suddenly wakes you up.
That's it.
Because you're having a happy time.
Yes.
And then you just fall. So
boom.
Yeah.
But then you get up.
Yeah, you get because you are wearing full.
You are fully protected.
Okay.
Protection. Have you ridden on snakes before?
Snakes? No. I've ridden through monkeys.
Monkeys on the road?
Yeah.
So you have to go. They didn't get up for you?
No. So at Mole National Park, yeah. So the monkeys were just on the road, and then they are just watching you coming.
The monkeys, they watch you like, so say, but who be this guy?
Yeah.
Okay, you can't see. Then you whip through them.
Yeah.
None of them try to jump on and take a ride?
No. I think the engine scares them off. It just makes them okay.
My brother, I've learned a lot. Is there one last thing you want to say before we go?
Yeah. So the trip has not ended because my engine broke. My bike engine broke. So that's why I'm in Ghana now.
Okay.
So I'm here for a while, and then I'll continue.
Okay. Your guys are where in Nigeria?
No, so one of my guys, him, the one who waited for the visa, he's in Gabon now.
Okay.
So he will be waiting for us whenever we are ready.
Okay.
And then we just meet him on the way.
Okay.
You know.
And the other guy, one is in Gabon, the other guy is where?
So he's also in Ghana.
Ghana.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you guys you will ride to Gabon.
Yeah, yeah.
You will ride to Gabon.
Yeah.
I wish you the best.
Thank you.
Stay safe.
Thank you.
And keep documenting the stories.
Yeah, so the stories will be out there. Whatever experience that we go through at various borders, we'll be sharing it and let people know that this is what you need to cross to the next African country. A lot of times people assume or think that it's very difficult. Yeah, it gets frustrating, but if you know certain information, you'll be able to go through.
If I wanted to join you, I can't write. Is it possible for people who want to join you? You are 3 right now.
Yeah, if you have your bike,
Okay.
because no, we don't want to pick a pillion.
No.
Yeah, it will be too much work.
Too much work.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So Borderless Africa with Ekow Dawson. Follow him across social media and share this video to all your friends, all the bikers and people who love for an Africa to be border-free. Aliko Dangote said they complain. Then if it happen, this is our home. Mother Africa is our home. We should be able to go anywhere we can without any problems whatsoever. Ekow, thank you very much, man.
Thank you.
God bless.
Thank
And
you for having
stay
me.
safe.
All right, I
All right.
appreciate it.
All right. GTV Breakfast. Stick around. We've got more for you. Don't go anywhere.